Hi everyone, my name's Danny. Did you know that an environmental service team at Aberdeen City Council has a project called Craster open to all primary schools across the city to get them out and growing in the garden? The project's named Craster after a lovely bear, and luckily enough we're joined by the lovely bear and his great friend Bella the bee today. Come on you two, don't be shy. Come and say hello to the boys and girls. Everyone wants to see you. This is Craster and Bella, everyone. What was that, Craster? Yeah, got it. Craster says that all the schools who participate in the mission will receive a Save the Craster pack with everything they need in it to grow vegetables. Also the information on how to use the packs following the videos, and also the contact details to contact Craster and Bella the bee. So it's time for Craster and Bella to leave because they've got their own pack to get started. So everyone give them a big wave away. Bye Craster. Bye Bella, and have good luck with your pack. When you receive your Craster pack and you've watched this video and you know how to use it, remember to keep Craster and Bella updated on how you're getting on with videos, pictures, you can even write to them. And it's farewell from me, remember, gardening's fun. It's an important message to get across to our youngsters out there about environmental responsibility and the real impact of sustainability nowadays, and where fruit and vegetable actually comes from, and actually getting the kids outdoors and learning and being happy in the first place. And I'm going to be taking part with my own Craster kit to join the journey with everyone else. And I hope that everyone at home supports the kids as they go along their mission too. I've received my Craster packs just like all the schools, and it comes in just this little size with everything you need to grow vegetables inside. You've got your grow bag, a lovely letter from Craster and Bella, and inside this pack, your seeds, your string, your 4 canes, and we're ready to go. So it's a 100-litre bag, so it's going to take a little bit of compost to fill it, but make sure when you're doing filling it that you want it in its final position where you're going to have it growing, because it will be difficult to move once you're watering it and it gets heavier and heavier and heavier. And also you don't want to disturb the plants by moving it too much. So I'm going to fill it with compost now, just like Craster. And this compost, it came from recycled garden waste, but you can get your compost at any local supermarket or garden centre. So now it's nearly full to the top. We don't want to fill it too much because we're going to have to put our bamboo canes to square off our corners, and then we'll be able to see our level much more easier. So you take your bamboo canes, place them in the corners and press the compost hard against them. Carry on doing this to every corner and this will give your bag a better shape. So now you're happy enough with your level and your bamboo canes are in. The next part is the string, and you're going to need teamwork for this because teamwork makes the dream work. 3/4 of the way up the bamboo, and you're going to tie a knot onto the first bamboo, and then you just keep following it around at the same height. Once you've looped it around that one, back to the start. So now that you've got it all set up, it's time to get your seeds out and start sowing. So first you're going to have to pick one of the 3 sections for either radish, carrots and onions, but then to begin with we're going to sow the peas. So you're going to take your packet, you're not going to need all the seeds, but if you pour out 8 seeds to begin with, and you're going to take your 8 seeds and go around your bamboo cane and poke a little hole down next to the bamboo cane, down one side, and then you just place the seed in that holes and cover them up. So now that you've got your peas sown, you're going to move on to your 3 other packets of seeds. It doesn't matter what section you put them in, because obviously the bag's going to be facing light and they're all going to grow at different rates anyway. But there is some technique to it. Because of this band over here, it perfectly sections it out for you, and you're going to take a finger space from either end, and then you're going to start sewing on that line there. Now you can use a ruler in class or a stick, a straight stick if possible. I'm going to use a bamboo cane. And once you put your ruler in, then you rub your finger down the side to create a little line of soil moving, a little drill. So it's roughly about 1 inch deep now, you can see it, your perfect line, and your soil's tucked up at the top. So you're going to take your seed packet, and it's not like the peas, they're going to be a lot smaller, they're a lot more harder to deal with, but if you be very careful and sprinkle 1 seed at a time, and you're going to leave about a 2 finger gap to a 1 finger gap between every seed. It's okay if you make a mistake at this stage, because if you get a couple of seeds together, we can thin them out later on down the line. So now I've got my lovely 3 rows completed, it's time to cover them up. So you just gently move the soil to fill the gaps and level it off as best you can. Then you can move on to the next section. So it's exactly the same process for the carrots and the radishes. Take your finger space, your line, and then create your drill. So now that you've sown all your seeds and it's all prepared and ready, it's time to give it a good water. And then once you've watered it, make sure to keep them watered every single day, not so that they're soaking wet, but so they're moist so the seeds can germinate. And then after that, you'll hopefully start to see your radishes coming up first, your carrots, and then maybe your peas and your onions. Always keep an eye out for your peas germinating, because once they germinate, after a little while, they'll send out tendrils, and they'll climb right up your bamboo canes and along the string. So that's Project Craster, and I hope you all get behind it. And it's an open invitation to all primary schools in the Aberdeen area. And if you just want to get in contact, it's Project Craster at aberdeencity.gov.uk.